there, it's Beauty Junkie. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm getting into a whole bunch of Black Friday stuff I picked up, mostly skincare. I did get a new foundation, and I wanted to show you a couple of accessories I picked up and just catch up, really. It's been a long time since I filmed. I'm not sure when this video is going to go up because I have several videos in the queue to edit and upload, and my life has been very hectic in my day job, and it's the busiest time of year for me, lots of deadlines, and yeah, I finally had an opportunity to film again, but I just don't have time to edit either. So I have stuff to put out and a lot of reviews that are now very old. But oh well, maybe you'll find them helpful. I did get an order from Dermstore. Got a free sort of sample bag with a whole bunch of stuff and this nice clear tote. And I am gonna be trying the Go Kendo Moisture Foundation in shade 1 with you guys. I've tried it a couple times already, but I want to try it with you on camera and share my thoughts. And I got some stuff from Tory Burch Black Friday deals. All right, so let's get into it. I'll just run through the skincare stuff. This is not a review, just telling you what I bought. I haven't really used much of this. I haven't really used too many things that I've picked up yet. But let's start with the vitamin C serums I picked up. So I am almost out of my vitamin C. So I thought, you know what, let me restock, and Black Friday was a good time because a lot of things were on sale. I will say Dermstore and websites similar to it, I don't always know how good of a deal I'm getting because I feel like sometimes they raise prices, but they do have a really wide variety of brands. So one of the vitamin C creams, serums I picked up, this is a cream. This is from Beautystat, the Universal C Skin Refiner. 20% vitamin C, brightens, retexturizes, firms. This is 50 mils, 1.7 ounces. So this vitamin C serum is pretty potent at 20%. It says you can use this AM and PM. Pretty good size, 50 mils, and it says radiant, smoother, more even textured skin from first use. This is a long word. EGCG, the most significant active component of green tea, combines with potency to increase collagen synthesis, diminishing fine lines and wrinkles, soothing inflammation, brightening and evening skin tones. This is fragrance free. So I did a little bit of a pump of this, and I will show you right now. I think the smell of this, if I remember, is not great. Let's see. This is the texture. It's actually a pretty rich feeling cream, but it's not very wet, if that makes sense. It just kind of feels thick. Yeah, this smells very chemically, kind of funky, but dissipates. So not too bad, just kind of first impressions, first sniff, it doesn't smell good. The texture of this, I would actually prefer it to be very liquidy, to just kind of absorb in. I can layer on top. This got really good reviews on Dermstore though. It seems to be a popular product, so I wanted to try it. I don't know how well this will do layering with other products, how well it will do with makeup, because I usually use vitamin C in the daytime, but maybe this will be like a nighttime vitamin C. I don't know. I mean, it absorbs nicely. I just, worry about having a lot of creams on my skin. The other option I picked up is from Clinicial. This is the Pro Heal Serum Advance Plus. This comes with a dropper. Haven't tried this yet, so I'm waiting. I'll probably use this one first since I already opened it. So you'll get updates from me on these. Just want to show you what I picked up. I do like their cleanser that's really popular. It does deep clean very well, and so we'll see how this one goes. It says apply 3 to 4 drops on the palm of the hand. Seems like a lot of drops for a vitamin C. Okay, then moving on to a facial spray. I've always wanted to try this. I think this is one of their more popular products from Omorvicza, Budapest. This is the Queen of Hungary mist. I think there's a couple different versions. I don't know if this one is unscented. I believe there is a scented version. This is 1 ounce, 30 mils. I'm pretty sure you can get a bigger size of this. Let's look at the spray. Ooh, that is really nice and fine. Oh, wow. Oh, there's a scent in there, not unscented. That is a very fine spray. I can see why this is popular. It almost doesn't, you can barely feel it, but my skin is wet, so it does work. Wow. That's almost like a sweet, lotiony scent. I don't know if I like the scent. It's not terrible, just different. This lasts 9 months. Nice glass bottle packaging there. Let me know what else you guys like from this brand. A lot of this stuff has been on sale recently from the brand. I believe their masks are popular. All right, and then moving on to Tatcha, the Kissu lip mask. So I have been using this. I'm gonna go get my spatula, but look at that jelly texture. I actually really like this. So here is the gold spatula it comes with. Very luxurious and classy. You dig in here, spread it on the lips. I think it's nice to have the spatula, especially if you don't want to use your fingers and dip into there. Not super pleasant. I'm gonna put some on right now. It feels mostly like an oil, but it's not sticky. It's very smooth, and I actually can tell that it's smoothing out my lips. It doesn't necessarily like provide like a super moisturizing lip, but it seems to sort of be getting rid of that dead skin and exfoliating. So it's been really nice. I've been really liking it. This is Japanese Peach Lip Jelly. This was on sale during Black Friday at Dermstore, so I picked it up, and I like it better than the Laneige. So this is their lip sleeping mask. A lot of different colors, scents, and this is Sweet Candy. You can see I haven't like really gone through half of it. It's sort of the same idea product, but this, it smells like food, so that's a plus, I guess, if you like that. I think the texture of this isn't quite as nice as the Tatcha one. It's more sticky on the lips, and I feel like a lot of people have made comments that this doesn't really do anything in terms of getting rid of chapped lips and exfoliating and removing dry skin. It doesn't, I agree, I don't think it does much either. Other than sort of the experience of it while it's still wet, it's nice. I mean, I think at first impressions, everyone likes this, but then you're like, is it really doing anything, or do I just like the scent, how it feels when it's still wet? But this, I've noticed already after a few uses that my lips feel smoother, so I feel like it's doing something. So first impressions on that one. And then the last one I got, which I haven't tried, is the Kingsley Pure Blonde Booster. This is a color correcting weekly mask. I think I'm gonna wait to try this because I have a purple mask I'm still using that's open right now. But when that's done, I'll probably start using this. And this says it's strong and you only need once a week, which is perfect for me. This is a small size. I couldn't get the larger size. This is 75 mils, so not a lot of product. But weekly use, this will last me a while. But this is like a purple toning mask for my hair. Let's get into the samples, just a few of them that came with my order. This is lovely, by the way. Oh, I forgot to mention, I got a magnifying mirror with a light to help me put on my makeup, and I'm going to show you that after I get through the samples. So the biggest product I got is this Revision Skincare Cleanser. This is the brightening facial wash. I've only used it a couple times. I don't know if it does any brightening, but it's a nice gel cleanser. Comes out like this. It has a very, I want to say, citrusy herbal scent, mostly citrusy. I imagine there's some vitamin C in here. It removes makeup It has some exfoliating acids, skin brightening botanicals. Comes in a black bottle, kind of different for a cleanser. Okay, so that was the biggest product I got, and I got a lot of little products. First Aid Beauty cleanser, everyone's probably seen that already. Some samples from Verso. Ooh, this is, I think, one of Paula's Choice's top products. Their exfoliant, the BHA liquid one. I have had the full size of this in the past. The Dermalogica Daily. Oh, this is the milk foliant. I've tried their exfoliating powder before, the regular one. This is from PCA Skin Collagen Hydrator. This looks like a little cream. I don't want to open them and just use a lot of this stuff because I like using these samples for travel. Sunday Riley A+ high dose retinol serum. I've actually never tried that product. Ooh, I got a hair shine cream, also good for travel, just to throw in the bag. I could probably use some today. The R&Co High Dive. I actually took out a few samples, so I should bring them out. But I got a few from SkinCeuticals, their CE Ferulic, their vitamin C one that everyone likes. This is another product. I got a Dr. Brandt Neck Sculpting Cream, Orbe Imperial Blowout Cream. And this looks like a decent size sample. Skin Medica HA5. Glytone Peel Gel. Living Proof Hair Strengthener. So a lot of goodies in here. I got some masks, a peel, and a full-size face mask from Hydropeptide. Very cool. I love the bag. Honestly, I'm a sucker for free samples, even though I don't always use them and sometimes they go to waste. If you're traveling a lot, this kind of stuff is an absolute godsend. Okay, here's the mirror. I'm gonna show you the light on it. This is kind of this way. This is the Riki Loves Riki mirror. It's very expensive, but I got a deal on it. But it's a nice big mirror and it helps me do my makeup in front of the window, in front of my ring light, helps me do my makeup in the camera. So I'm not always having to use the hand mirror and do my makeup. Like I can sort of look in the camera and look at this sometimes as well. And it has lights around the edge. You can also put the magnifying mirror right in the middle if you have trouble seeing or you want to look up real close. You can also put your camera. There's a magnet in the mirror. You can also put your camera in here, take a selfie, however you want to do it. It comes with a stand. So you just kind of set it on here. You can adjust this. A lot of people probably would say this is way too expensive for what it is. And I agree, it's not necessary that you take pictures with your phone, with your mirror. But it does have that option and I like it. No regrets really. And I like you can adjust the brightness on the mirror, which is good for makeup. Especially if you're like getting ready at night or just in a dark room. Super, super helpful. All right, let's get into this foundation. This is, I don't know that this is the top foundation, but this is probably second place from this brand, Go Kendo. And I'll show you the swatch of this color. This is shade 1, the lightest shade, I believe. And it's very much, it's close to the right tone, but it's very pale, like very pale. So I'm not loving that. This is a very expensive one. I did get a discount, but it's still tons of money. And I have to say the first few times of trying it, I haven't loved it, but I think application is gonna help and I'm gonna try to do the application that I thought this looked best, which is using a brush first and then the beauty blender last. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll go ahead and show that swatch on my arm right now. So before I put this on, I'm going to use the primer been using the e.l.f. Grip Hydro Grip Primer. Power Grip. Sorry, get this mixed up with the Milk one. I have used this with my Victoria Beckham primer too, and I think I like this primer with it more. So with the Victoria Beckham one, it's basically a moisturizer, so it pills with a lot of foundations, and it pilled with this one. So I am gonna show you what this looks like on the palette. It's super white. I don't love that. I need like a shade up, but a cool tone. Here it is. Very, very pale, which makes me super sad because I want to like this foundation, but it's one of those foundations, I don't know if it's because it has skincare in it or lotion or something, but it's a pore clinger for me, unfortunately. It just tends to do that. So I'm going to use a brush. This is the Sonia G Fusion series this is classic base. And I'm going to apply this, and you're going to see how white this is. I'm going to apply this with a brush first, and then blend out with my sponge. I don't know, some of you may think this is the right shade for me. For my personal preference, it's a little ghostly, and I don't know, there's something about the tone. Well, maybe my mirror just died. So you do have to charge the mirror because of the light, and I need to plug it in. Okay, it does work while charging, great. So this color, I don't know if it's kind of a grayish pink undertone or something. It's a cool undertone. Maybe it's just too white. I don't know. There's something somewhat off about it. I don't know what it is. It could just be the shade. I mean, some of you may think this looks fine, but in person, it's a little scary. So once I get this on the skin, I feel like it is somewhat challenging to move around and blend in. I don't know if because my skin's just dry right now. It's winter time, the heater's on. I don't really know, but I almost feel like I need to start using the sponge right away after I put it on. People love this foundation because it's supposed to be very skin-like, and I can see that because I feel like it does not have like the most coverage, and I wasn't expecting full coverage, but it's almost like a tinted moisturizer type of product, and it does say moisture foundation. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised, but for the cost, a tinted product, I want a little bit more coverage. What I'm trying to say is I don't want a tinted product. I want more coverage. I want more of a foundation that, you know, does what I want it to do, which it does a good job. This could be one of those foundations that's like, it doesn't have a lot of coverage, but it just makes your skin look good. That works for some people, you know, almost like it has that magic touch you can't explain that just makes your skin look better. Okay, it's looking a lot better now with the sponge. Maybe it's just removing excess, like you just can't put a lot, otherwise it makes it just kind of sits on top of your skin. That does look a lot better, but you know, I also feel like, oh, I could put on another layer because you can see my blemishes, but it does even out the skin tone, and sort of taking off the excess does sort of help, but there's some texture highlighting happening, what I don't love, and it could just be my skin. That's generally the case when I'm trying a lot of foundations. I always have to caveat, maybe it's just my face. That's the foundation. This is what it looks like. There's not a lot of sun today, so I can't really give you a great in real life daylight picture. That's just not gonna happen until there's more sun, but I can tell you this, I agree, this looks very skin-like. I don't know that it has the level of coverage that I want, but after the first few uses, this is definitely the best application. Using a brush, blending it in, and patting in sort of the excess with a damp sponge to sort of just remove the residual product that can sit in pores. Not everyone has these issues, but I know a lot of you have made comments that it happens to you in a lot of foundations. It just makes your skin actually look worse, some of those products. And I don't know what it is about this one, but it does sort of tend to sit on my face weirdly. But this doesn't look bad, even though the tone is very pale. I feel like I need a lot of warming up and bronzer and all that and contour. So it's almost like I have to put more makeup on with this sort of light color. It's not bad. It's not like, you can tell I'm not like over the moon about it. Just because it has to be applied a very specific way. But it looks pretty. I'm going to put on my Go Kendo foundation, or powder, loose powder with it. Just to sort of show you what this is like. And what's funny about this only comes in one color, the Mafanchi natural lighting powder, and it's so dark, so this will warm me up slightly. I don't know what it is about this powder, but it's just not as drying as other powders I have. So I like to use it all over the face to sort of set. Honestly, in the winter, I could get away with wearing this moisture foundation without setting with powder, but I definitely would any other time of year. But I like setting my face just to help with longevity. But it does look good with the powder. I think it's a nice combo together. That is the foundation. What do you guys think? Have you tried any foundation from Go Kendo? Is it your favorite? Do you love it? I can see why people like it. I mean, once I applied it the right way, it does look really nice. Is it perfect? Is it the easiest? No. Does it have the most coverage? No, but that's probably what makes it more skin-like. It does have a sort of a nice sheen to it, which I could see people loving. I kind of like the simple tube packaging, the red, it really stands out. But yeah, I don't know. I probably need to appreciate this in different environments, maybe not in winter, or maybe I just need to get my skin in a little better shape, drink more water, eat better, and maybe this foundation will look even better on the right canvas. I'm just filling in my brows really quick just to not look so dead. This is the Gwen Stefani. What is this called? Give? I don't know. I can't even read this. Love. This is the Most Def Brow Pencil. Instant Definition. I need to blend it in, but I do really like this pencil. It's kind of a unique shape. I got it during Sephora's 20% off sale, and I've been using it a lot. So a little update for you there. I've also been using the Patrick Ta brow lamination gel on top of this. So it's a good combination for me just because I like keeping my brows in place. Some of them are a little bit long. What else? What else have I been loving on my face? This is the Clé de Peau Cream Blush in number 2. Ooh. I don't know that there's a name for this, but it's number 2. It's the pink one. And it just gives a nice brightness to the cheeks. I do tend to get red, but I still like blush. So some people are like, oh, I don't wear blush. My face is already red enough. I don't care. I want that pretty pink glow. I actually like using cream products in the winter because my face is just less sweaty and greasy. I know some people like creams in the summer. They like powders in the winter. I don't know what people do, but I just kind of do what feels right. And I just feel like I like creams, and I know I put that on top of powder, but whatever. I'm not going to use a bronzer. I think we're just going to let the foundation be really pale. But that's it on the Go Kendo foundation, trying it out with you guys. Let me know your thoughts. And let me know what you picked up during the Black Friday beauty sales. Oh, I was gonna show you my Tory Burch stuff. I got some shoes. These are a very fun color. These are work shoes. What are these called? I don't even know. Do they even have? They never tell you like the style on these, but these are kind of expensive even after the sale, like the money off. But these are a little bit tight because of this part right here, which I kind of hate, but I think they'll work. I'll just have to work them in and grow into them. But these are their kind of mule slides, and I just really love how unique the colors are with these. And I felt like, well, I can wear them with black pants and just, it's something different than a boring black shoe. And I like, you can just comfortably slide them in, slide them out. You don't have to worry about a heel or a sock, although you could probably wear a half sock. But I just thought these were fun, and I don't have a lot of great work shoes that I actually like. So we'll see. I do find them to be a bit tight on my wide feet. They're not the most comfortable, to be honest, when I first put them on. But I'm hoping for the best. Sometimes shoes are just not comfortable, right? This is a phone holder. I know it's ridiculous, but I used it last night. It was very useful at a concert where the bags literally couldn't be bigger than this, and they were sending tons of people away with purses of normal size. They're like, nope, you can't bring that in. I was like, well, I'm glad I got this. This was another Black Friday deal. I wanted to, they had the brown camel color. I would get that one too, or I would get that one instead of this one, just because the gold and the black is a big contrast. I would prefer this to also be black, but what I like about this, it fits both of my phones, and there are some slots for some cards and money and ID. I even put a lip gloss in there with my two phones, and that was kind of max capacity, but also there is a pocket in the back if you want to put anything else, like a ticket, whatever. This is great for concerts or places where you can only bring a very small thing. If you wanted it to be even better, it would be clear for the places where you can only bring clear bags. You could also just take this on walks with you, although it's very fancy leather that I wouldn't trust myself on a daily walk with something like this. But I love it. It's crossbody, different colors, and there's no sort of clasp. It's all magnetic. Now, if you overstuff it, you might have problems with it closing, but it's just a really simple thing, and it looks stupid, but it's actually a really great idea. So, like this. I did get this cardigan, Barefoot Dreams, from Nordstrom. I like it. I don't know that it's worth the money, even though on sale. I feel like it's nice and weighty, and it's comfortable, and it comes in a lot of colors. It's soft, but it's not as soft as I thought it would be. I know a lot of you love Barefoot Dreams, and I'm sure they have softer, better styles, but I think this is called the Circle Cozy Chic Light. I don't know. Maybe I just got the wrong one, but I didn't want to spend tons of money on something I'm just going to wear around the house. But it is comfortable, and it comes with pockets, and maybe I just got the wrong one. But, I mean, it's nice, but it's not like the end-all be-all of, like, cardigans. It's more like a bathrobe coat, almost. What else? I actually have a lot of stuff on the way still. I got a lot of Christmas presents, Black Friday. A lot of people complain that Black Friday sales were not super great. I think in the beauty space, it was actually really decent this year. I could have done like an Ulta haul, but honestly, I was kind of over buying a lot of beauty stuff, and I was into buying things like clothes and accessories that I normally don't buy. And I did a lot of shopping for myself, and I spent way too much, but it was fun, and I got a lot of things I needed. I got some warm coats for the winter. I got the Patagonia puffer, North Face puffer, just some casual jackets for cold weather that I needed in the right size, really, and I could wear literally every day. And what else? I got some shoes, some new boots on the way. I just kind of went all out this year in the shopping department. Otherwise, updates for me, I'm trying to not put a lot of pressure on myself to upload, and I barely uploaded this fall, winter time, which is sad, but my priorities are elsewhere, unfortunately. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, click the thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.